good. Hey, it's going live. Welcome. I'm in a little different place than normal tonight. I'm in the Poconos. So welcome to the Seekers Chronicles Paranormal Historians, where the history meets the paranormal. Tonight we have some great guests. I might be coming in and out a little bit because the internet up here is not that great. So Jenny's going to be taking over a lot of stuff tonight. Hello. So we have great guests. We're all going to be all hanging out together this weekend with our guest. It's going to be a great time. So,
Anthony,
Jenny, what happened this weekend?
Nothing. No, I'm kidding. We celebrated Anthony's birthday. We had a birthday party.
Hey.
I should have put pictures on.
Yeah. Well,
next week.
Everybody else came out to the Poconos. My family from Queens and the city, and Jenny came up from Jersey. So we had a good time, and my cousins came from upstate. So we had a great time. You know, plenty of food, and Jenny didn't have to eat the grass. We actually bought her a pizza. So I did leave the grass alone just in case she got hungry later on so she could graze. But we actually fed a pizza. So
there were deer out there grazing. I could just join them.
Yeah, today, I mean, I'm a city kid, so I'm not used to all these things. Today we had a groundhog come up to us, and we're throwing carrots at him, and he seemed to like them. So
I love it.
So it was a good day. You know, I've been here since last Wednesday, so I've been here a week. Tomorrow we go home. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, we had a great time. Everybody came. Everybody ate.
Okay, so Melissa says what happens in the Poconos stays in the Poconos. You have no idea.
Yeah, you know that. Hey, shh. You know what I'm saying? Or anything leaks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was a lot of fun. Leaks. It really was. And I always leave stuffed. And instead of a cake for Anthony's birthday, we had donuts. I had 3.
Yeah.
I admit it.
Yeah. I didn't want a cake this year. I said, every year we have cake, we have leftovers. But what's the first thing that always goes when you get it? I said, I want a tower of donuts. They bought 24 donuts. I made one big tower. They sang me happy birthday, and everybody ate all the donuts. There was not one donut left. So
nope.
I thought the donut idea was much better than a cake idea. I'm too old for cake.
Wait, cannoli? Okay. No cannoli?
Yeah, there was no cannolis. Sorry. We're in the Poconos. We're not in Queens,
Hey, I know. Donuts.
Freaking time.
Everybody's coming in. Hi, everybody.
But I did have a cannoli ice cream. They have a shop here they make a big cannoli and they stuff it with the cheese ice cream and stuff like that. And it's pretty good. So I did have a cannoli ice cream.
You're making me hungry. So, but I've got tonight's candy. You know me. Everyone knows I've always got my candy. Tonight is the new nerds, they're covered in I forget what they're called, gummy nerds. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
I guess I'm looking through a screen of I'm losing you.
Okay.
So, okay. I'm looking through a what do you call it? So I can't really see. I keep on going in and out.
Well, happy birthday.
If you can hear me, you might as well start introducing the guests because I'm going in and out.
Okay. Do you have a cigar in your mouth?
Thank you.
All right. Tonight, we have been waiting for this day because we've been waiting for this week. We have a really special week ahead of us. We have a huge event on Saturday, and nobody better to introduce this event and talk about it than our dear friends, Kara Salento and Gail Gamble from 9 Lives Paranormal. Hello, ladies.
Hey
Hello.
guys.
I
Hello,
feel like I haven't seen
hello.
you in a while. Like,
It's
that's
been
odd.
a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, typically
It's
it
been
literally is a minute, but this time it's like been a while. How are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Look at the
How you guys
shirt. Look at the
holding
shirt. Look at the shirt I got
I love
on.
Love
it.
the shirt.
Here's the new one.
Here's the new one. That's the new one. That's going to be there on Saturday.
That's a new one.
Yep.
I'll get one Saturday.
I
Yep.
reserved it. I literally already reserved mine. I texted Karen today and I said, "Could you reserve a size small for me, please?"
Thank you.
Please.
Yes.
So yes. So we have one put aside just for you, Jenny.
Yes, because last time I had to get like a big one, and now I get a good one. I can fit in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, she gets what?
Awesome.
Extra small.
I don't-
XX
Oh
small.
my God, no,
XS.
small.
Small. I think we have small, but they do run small. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
Small. Small is still good. Small is good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
XX.
Okay, thank you. Good night. No,
Extras.
that's all I needed. No.
Okay, see ya.
We got
Ah,
extras. Okay,
yeah.
bye. we
Are
got
you
extras
guys-
for you, Anthony.
So obviously, people can read your shirt
Mhm.
to know what's going on this weekend. And if you don't know about the Hollow, you live in a cave.
Literally, it is all over.
Yeah.
Literally, you live in a cave, or you're
Yeah,
not friends
really.
with me on Facebook. So
It's-
do it now.
I mean, you guys started as last year you had it at what was it, the Elks Lodge or something like
Yeah,
that?
we had it. Yep, for 2 years we had it small. The first year it was just at the Boot and Elks Lodge, and it was just like a bazaar. It was just small. And then the second year I said, okay, let's make it a little bit bigger, and let's add films. So we did that. And so now this year I said, let's take the wheels off,
We took the training wheels off and went crazy.
and we went berserk.
We
Did
did.
you ever?
We're
You
like-
sure did.
Hold my beer. And
Yeah.
then we just went, and we want everything.
Yep.
Thank you.
And we said, if we were going to do a Paracon and Film Fest, what do our friends and the audience want to see?
Exactly. And what would be, because, we've all been on the other side of the table as vendors. What would be most advantageous to the vendors? What's going to be advantageous to the lecturers and the talent? What's going to make this different from all the rest? And what's going to make it successful for everybody, but also make it, easy peasy? Tables set up, stuff is done. You come in, you put your stuff down, you're ready to go.
So we
Mhm.
decided we were going to make or have something for everybody under one roof at Stockton University in the middle of the Pine Barrens, where the Jersey Devil lives. So that is where we're going to be. Melissa wants to see the puppy. So this is.
Everybody wants to know what kind of dog it is, or we cannot move on.
We can't. Okay, he's a Chihuahua mix, and he was bought actually, or he was adopted, I should say, as an emotional support dog for somebody, and he needs more emotional support than most people I know. So
Okay.
that's why he's on. That's why he's on my lap, because he can't be alone right now.
I gotcha.
But anyway,
That's what you get when you get something mixed with a Chihuahua.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, he's 100. Even though he's not 100% Chihuahua, his attitude is 100% Chihuahua. He's got the rage of 1,000 suns in him,
And
he's shedding right now.
He's
'cause
shedding,
nervous.
and we're
He's
in the
amazing.
basement, and it's cold down here, so we have this heater that blows out heat, and so every time she pets him, this wave of
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I
You
got it.
see it? It's Frenchie.
It's
Chihuahua glitter.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're going to be in the Pine Barrens, and we're going to be running actually 3 excursions during the day into the Pine Barrens with a cryptid specialist that's going to take you in. And I'll leave you there. No, he's going to take you in and talk about the lore, because the college itself, not only the Pine Barrens, the college, Stockton State College itself, is haunted.
Mm-hmm.
It's haunted to the point that
It's on their website.
That it's actually on their website. That it's when you go to apply to Stockton State College, there is a webpage that talks about its hauntings, because there are so many of them there.
That's
so
cool. That's cool.
unfortunately, one of the places that is haunted we cannot get into because it's so overrun with people that tried to get into it that they have heavy security there. In the theater in the back room, they even had, I don't know if you guys know what frogging is, what PHROGGING, frogging. It's when people, because it's when people live in your house or in your walls or in your attic without you knowing they're there, and they come out either at night.
I saw a show on that. Yes.
So there is even history of people frogging in the college. So, and they lived in the ceilings.
That's so creepy. I saw a show with people who had like huge houses, like they were super rich, you know, and had like these mansions, and people would live in like a wing of their house in a back bedroom, and they never knew it, and just come out at night, eat their food.
Yeah. So, at any rate, so that's heavily guarded. But for next year, we're going to actually try and get that area. We're going to try and rent that area. So yeah. But anyway, so we built a haunt, a walk-through haunt in the environment. We have 2 floors of vendors and entertainment that are going to be happening. We have 2 classrooms with lectures going on through the day and do-it-yourself workshops. We just actually, and I actually told Anthony before we came on, we have a surprise lecture that just actually came today. And I will be dropping it after this. He's not well known in the States. However, his name is Maxime with an M, Sarnelli, and he is a French actor. He starred in the Academy Award winning film Els, and he's in the TV series Les Immigrants. And he is now trying to make headway in the United States. So he is going to come and he's going to give a lecture on the difference between European horror genre and the American horror genre.
Amazing.
Yes. He's been on MTV Cinema. He's been at the Chelsea Film Festival. He's a brand ambassador in England, in France. So it should be very, very interesting. So, you know, he just came today. And if you haven't seen, we did drop that the car baby from Supernatural will be making an appearance. That's happening. So that happened today, or actually yesterday it happened. Yesterday, late last night. So it keeps growing and growing and growing.
Yeah, we have, I don't even know how many vendors we have at this point, like 90 vendors.
What?
Yeah. Can you believe it? It just kept getting bigger and bigger, and we would all get together on the computer and go, okay, where are we going to put these tables? But we've got it all worked out. Chef's kiss to John, Shay, and Kara, and John's husband, Rick, who have worked tirelessly to get this done. It's going to be amazing. So we've got all the vendors. We're hoping for good weather, but I'm watching the forecast, like biting my nails. It might rain, but listen, we're going to get everybody in quickly. We'll have QR codes set up strategically around the lobby as you come in with our table. So you scan the QR code on your phone, you pay then, get your hand stamped, and in you go. So we'll get everybody in quickly. It'll be a perfect thing to do on a rainy day if it does rain.
Yeah, where else can you get so many movies for free?
Exactly. It's going to be indoors. Only the food trucks are outside. So you can go outside, get some food. The theater is a 250 seat, like real movie theater. It's not going to be like you're going to have things like on a board with a slide projector. It's a full on movie theater. We're going to have, like she said, performances throughout the day from our mistress of ceremonies, Jolena Jasmine.
I love it.
We'll be joining her. Let's see, gosh, we've got the guy from the Blair Witch Project, Michael C. Williams. We've got a gentleman who played Jason Voorhees in, what's the name of, which one was it?
Night of the Beast.
Night of the Beast.
James Stokes.
Yes, we just saw him in Gettysburg.
Yeah. He's a nice guy.
He's super nice.
He's lovely.
Yeah.
He's lovely in Gettysburg. Yeah.
We will have in the theater via, I don't even know, I'll just say via satellite because that's the way we used to say it back in the day. We will have Michelle Bellinger, who will be doing a lecture.
And we're going to have Anthony and Jenny doing lectures.
Ta-da! Wait a minute. I think I have something here to show you. There
Look
we
at
go.
that. Well, there he is.
Hey.
Who's that guy? Gabagool.
That's the gabagool right there.
Hey, don't mess with my gabagool.
I'm surrounded. All right. So, Anthony, tell us about what you're doing.
I'm giving a class on which I'm calling it sketching with the spirits, and I'm going to give basic drawing things, and then how to contact with the spirits. So what I do, like a little meditation, and then I give before the class comes out, I hand them clipboards with paper on it, and just hit it again, Jenny.
What?
Paper. I give clipboards with paper on it, and I just tell them, draw something, and then I tell them to draw the experience. So, I mean, it should be fun. I did the class twice already, so
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
And Jenny,
Yeah, so
what will you be doing?
What am I doing? Let's see.
Yeah,
I mean,
what are
me
you
too.
doing?
What isn't she doing?
Hey!
What isn't she
That's
doing?
me. That's me. What's Colucci doing?
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
The
It's
Colucci.
so funny that you have the car from Supernatural, because I was telling Kara today that I'm literally talking about one of the Supernatural episodes in my lecture.
Oh my
So-
God, that's amazing.
It's amazing.
I was like, are you kidding me? So I was really excited. So I have a surprise t-shirt that I'm wearing that refers to it. So I'm going to get my picture in front of that car wearing it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm doing a
Fangirl.
I am so excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am for this lecture. Yeah, I'm like crazy excited for it. I'm doing a lecture called Haunted by the Living, and it's about how we as investigators can create hauntings in the places we go to. And I'm also talking about a 16-month-long experiment that I did with a doll.
Ooh.
And talking about things like tulpas, doppelgangers, egregores, thought forms, things like that, and how they affect our investigations and how we should think about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
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 Kara and I, especially Kara, but we did a deep dive into tulpas and thought forms. And Miss Writer here actually has basically the whole book, written a book about a tulpa that kind of takes control. So, one of these days we're going to get that out.
Yeah. Fix it and get it out. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a fascinating topic. Fascinating.
Yeah.
It is.
It's funny because I was talking to, I don't know if you guys have heard of the movie A Cursed Man that's on Amazon right now. I'm friends with the guy Liam. I'm friends with Liam, and he and I have been talking pretty much about what you were saying today on a different topic. We were talking about how people's culture and social I guess expectations of paranormal investigation lead you psychologically to be able to create these things, and how it's a fascinating topic, that, like you said, we can haunt ourselves, it's
Sure we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we were talking about that. We went down the rabbit hole, and we were talking about it in terms of possession, because if you've seen A Cursed Man, Liam goes out and he wants to see if curses are real. So he actually goes out and gets people to curse him or put a curse on him. And then you watch the movie unfold, and you go into the history of curses in different cultures and all that other kind of stuff. And you watch him living with this curse until it starts to affect him.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's fascinating. Yeah. It's fascinating. So to watch.
Right.
But anyway,
I curse him. I found gold.
yeah.
No, I
I
like
cursed
that.
him.
I'm gonna actually probably.
I found
not
gold.
sleep
He's
tonight and
cursed
watch
now
that
by
movie.
Italian. Hey.
I curse all the time. No. As they know well. No, I do. I think it's really fascinating, and the different ways, really, like that you can manifest it as well.
Yeah.
Are really interesting.
I'm amazed of all the sponsors you got. I can't believe where you get these sponsors from. It's like I looked at the sponsor list. I'm like, whoa.
Look at this.
I don't know if you could see all these. I mean, we got a gazillion of them here. That's going. That's on her, and there's more than that. Those are the ones that got to the shirt. I had to send the shirt for printing, and
Yeah.
I couldn't wait any longer for people to But I still have people coming in that are sponsoring.
People have been amazing
Absolutely
and very
blessed.
generous. Yeah, absolutely, we're blessed. People have.
That's
reached out.
awesome.
We've got so many cool things.
I
We're
mean,
gonna have
the New
silent
York
auction.
Giants, how'd you get them?
I just asked.
Yeah, we just have here's a football.
Yeah,
Like,
It's so cool.
I'm like, New York Giants and your sponsors. It's awesome. Like, I'm a sports fan, but just the sponsors. I'm looking down the list, Target and all these other places. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And some people just heard about us and reached out and said, we want to do something. We want to be involved. So we have so many donations. We're going to have a silent auction. And I mean, when I tell you there's something in this auction for everybody, I mean it.
And I think the most stuff that I got, and I was.
Oh my
That's
God.
not it, Jen.
Our living room is covered in boxes.
Our living room it looks like a warehouse.
It does.
It's got
like we live in a
so
warehouse.
much. It's got so much stuff. But but because I don't know if anyone has ever used them or they're called WIP Energy, WIP Energy, and just like the Zyn packs that people put in their gum, these are like, instead of an energy drink, they're energy packs. So I was like, I was speaking to them and I was like, could you donate, because we're paranormal investigators and we have to stay up all night. And I was thinking, could you send us some, energy drinks or what have you? 500 units of energy packs. So everyone's getting an energy pack. I'm gonna be like Oprah. I'm gonna be like, you get an energy pack.
You get one. You get one. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
Nobody's sleeping. Nobody's sleeping ever again.
Do we have to pay taxes on it?
Oh my God.
No. I have to claim it though.
No taxes on it. Okay.
Oh my God.
For the 501(c)(3), for the 501(c)(3), I have to claim it. But
I mean,
that's awesome.
So you're speaking about the silent auction. That actually was the right thing. This is the silent auction.
Yep.
We have sports memorabilia, jewelry, ghost tours, haunted items, gift baskets, restaurant gift cards, laser tags, psychic readings, and more. And one of the things that we didn't talk about yet, that is the most important thing, is this is a benefit.
Yes.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. So the proceeds are going to be going to the Trevor Project and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. As I released before, everybody that I know of has been touched in one way or another by a suicide, a person unaliving themselves. And given recent media, even what's going on with Perez Hilton and things like that, we know that mental health is a very serious topic. In my own personal journey, I have two boys. For people that don't know, they're now 21 years old. They both lost two friends to suicide before they even entered middle school. And I was unprepared as a parent on how to deal with any of that. Like, what do you say? And we were in COVID when it happened, and it was hard. It was very hard. How do you guide two teenagers through something like that? And it's. I said, this shouldn't have happened at any given point to anybody at any age, but let's do something in memory of those parents, that are dealing with this, either as collateral damage or as, they're directly affected by it. And the Trevor Project, Mary Beth, before middle school, we were actually here in COVID. So, and as for the Trevor Project, it's another one that's very dear and very dear to my heart. Obviously, it's for helping the mental health for LGBTQ youth, no matter where people's, politics lie, I think that, if we could save a life, any life is worth saving. And it's something that needs to be addressed. There's a huge overlap between the LGBTQ community and suicide. I wanted to make sure that we're literally covering all our bases and, addressing those who, need the help most. So did I get it all?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, well, I did an investigation at a private location, private home. And the parents wanted to come in and his son committed suicide in the house.
Yeah.
They wanted us to contact him and stuff came out and it was, I like the parents, I guess the father didn't want everybody to know why the son, but
yeah,
it was very, it was very sad. The kid he was 20,
yeah,
and it got to do with what the kid was, well, the father didn't approve of what the kid was doing and the kid couldn't take it and he offed himself. So,
right.
yeah.
oh my God.
And it's tragic, and there actually are other locations that are open for investigation to the public where they have a similar history where a person has unalived themselves due to the family and the social pressure. They high esteemed parents kind of keep up with the Joneses kind of thing. It's so we felt that if we could contribute back to all because when we do our investigations, like you even said, you did an investigation in a house where somebody unalived themselves. A lot of the things that we do, deal with some sort of tragedy at some point or another, whether we're going into a prison, we're going into an asylum, we're going into a home where somebody had passed away. That's a trauma, and if we can address trauma, then let's address trauma, and
yes,
Sure.
let's do it, and so that's what we decided to do. So
that's awesome. That's very good.
I mean, can't think of a better cause right now.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's great.
So anyway, so right now we are on track to make those donations to them as soon as we're done. Obviously the last push is going to be the day of. Anyone that comes to the door, that's where your money is going to, just so you know, coming to us and you're helping save a life, hopefully, and
and there's going to be so much to see and do and experience. I mean, we wanted to make this something where, as soon as you walk in, there's something to do. You don't know which place to look. There's going to be, we have a guy, not Mr. Freak of, what is his name?
Pain Freak.
Okay. So Pain Freak.
Right. Mr. Pain Freak.
Yeah. You can give him money to,
he has a wheel
and you spin it, and whenever it lands on, like sometimes he'll have you staple dollar bills to him, or
oh my God.
Oh yeah.
He's a carnival. He's actually a carnival act kind of guy. So so you spin the wheel of pain, and I posted videos that he was preparing for it, and he was actually making the wheel of pain. So you spin it, and you could staple $1 to the bottom of his foot. Or, I told him he couldn't do fire and he couldn't do swords because we do have some laws. We can't do that.
Gee. Probably
walking,
smart.
Walking across glass, and nails and cooking glass. So, and he's also in a band called Carnival of Shaman. And, they will be there, the bands.
Of course he is.
Of course, why not? And we have another band. They're not going to play though because we just didn't have enough time or room. There's Psychoprism is going to be there, actually sharing space with the Carnival of Shaman. Actually, I think they were all at each other's weddings, so I think they're going to have I don't even want to know what's going to happen down there.
I love Psychoprism. They're great.
So But yeah, so and we also do have the School of Makeup Effects that's coming.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, so it's an actual school that teaches you how to do professional makeup, not like for weddings and things like that, but
Right.
for movies.
But the cool kind.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the good kind.
yes, and they're going to be doing actually a lecture at their table, a hands-on. They'll show you how to do it at like 1 o'clock at their table to show how to apply actual horror, makeup and special effects makeup and prosthetics. And anyone who attends, if they want their makeup done, are free to come and get their makeup done by a professional makeup artist.
Hey Jenny, you can make yourself a vampire.
I was going to say, or I could turn myself into you and walk around.
Oh, that would be it. That would be awesome.
I love that.
Well, you're gonna have to put a lot of cushion in there for that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of the show Face Off.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
All right, there. All right, then. He has to show that every week.
I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. They're gonna
See, I
have
could become a vampire.
and we're gonna have a cosplay contest, so you could get your makeup done, and then after that, you could go and you can go to the cosplay contest.
I love that stuff. I'm fascinated by that. The makeup. There's another one out too now on Netflix that I watch. I can't remember the name of it with the makeup. It's so good, so good.
Oh,
The
I know
con-
what
it's
you're
like a
talking about
contest.
too, and I can't remember the name, and I can see it. Is
Right?
it Monster something?
It's like that you get like people get kicked off each week. You know what I mean? Like it's like I forget. Anyway, on Netflix, it's like 5 seasons, and I can't think of the name because it's been that kind of week.
Yeah, I get you.
So yeah, somebody said they could be a Klingon. That's a good one.
That sounds cool.
That would
Yeah.
be cool. You could be whatever you want.
I could look like Spaulding. What's it? The clown Spaulding from what's that movie?
The Devil's Rejects.
Yeah.
No. Is it the Devil's
What?
Rejects?
Yes.
Yeah, Captain Spaulding. The
Yeah,
Devil's
Captain
Rejects.
Spaulding. That's it.
Oh, Spaulding. Okay.
I got the beard for it. Hey,
Yeah, you do.
There you go.
you
Yes.
become Captain Spaulding.
What would you
There's-
guys do? What would you two do if you could?
100% a vampire. I mean,
Yeah.
I've already got the fangs that mold your teeth.
All right,
in
we
fact,
talked
we're
about
going
this. I'm all
to-
with you.
Oh, yeah,
Clearly.
we're going to a ball in Salem
Yes.
the week before
Awesome.
Halloween.
Mhm.
So, and it has themes. It's at the hotel.
It's the Hawthorne.
The
Who, by the
Hawthorne.
way, donated an overnight stay and breakfast that we're going to be auctioning off. So you could stay overnight at the Haunted Hawthorne
Hawthorne
Hotel in Salem, Massachusetts.
So the theme
Oh,
this
cool.
year is phobias. So we decided our phobia was going to be giving blood. So I got black scrubs, and I'll have the fangs, and I ordered red contacts. And then I have black Crocs that have chains
Yes,
on them,
yes.
and then a vampire cape and
Love
a
it.
fringe. And she's going to have on a hospital gown with the back out with a fake butt. And she'll be carrying an IV pole with an IV, and we
Perfect.
are
And with the bite marks on my neck, and I'm going to look
Yes, yes,
here
yes.
giving blood is our phobia.
Yeah.
That is so good. That
Yeah.
is so good. I love that. I can't wait to hear afterwards about everybody's phobias because they're going to be clever.
Oh,
They're
that's
going to be really
amazing.
clever.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun. So yeah, we're really leaning into it this year.
I love that idea for my Halloween party next year. We have a theme each year. We decide the year before. I'm loving that for next year. I think
Isn't that a
would
great
be the
idea?
one. That's
Yep.
the
Mhm.
one. Yeah,
That
good
is.
one.
You really got to think about it. But yeah,
Yeah,
So
so the
come
makeup-
follow
makeup.
and get makeup ideas for Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah.
There
I would love to be transformed. Like some people are like they don't like it stuff on. I would love that.
I love
I'm
it
into
too. I think it's a lot of fun.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I like
very cool. Very. I would love to walk around and have nobody know who I am.
that would be fantastic.
It,
Yeah.
It's very
Right.
freeing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
so clear. You're invisible half the time, Jenny. So
Ah, hilarious. he
He's like, oh, there you go.
says that all the time. Yeah. He's like,
well, she is. Look how white she is. So you can see right
oh
through
my
her.
gosh.
She's like, stop it.
Please. Anyway, that's a good one. So you got the makeup table.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Somebody said, how would I dress up as drowning in my car? Oh, dear.
Very carefully. Yeah.
Well,
dear.
honestly, I saw this one costume that, like, the whole lower part of it was like a paper mache shark, and then the person was sticking up, like the mouth was open, and then you could just see them from here up. So you could get like a paper mache car with like streamers of water coming down, like maybe put a shower head or something. I mean, there's a way to do it. You can do it.
Yeah. Oh, always. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't even want to say mine. I think I couldn't do mine because it would freak me out.
Well, I don't even want to ask.
No, I mean, like, I don't do well in like small spaces. And I'm afraid if I like did it, I'd be like, I'd have a phobia. I'd have to pick a different phobia other than mine. You know, like arachnophobia. I'd do spiders or something. Like, yeah.
Oh, there's a new movie coming out about spiders.
Is there? I like
just
spiders.
I saw it advertised on TikTok today. It's sort of an arachnophobia type situation, but like full on horror, like no comedy, full on horror. It's about a bunch of people who get trapped in some type of facility. A guy was raising spiders, and of course something went horribly awry, and they get trapped in the building with all these spiders, and the powers that be, probably, I don't know, in the movie it's probably government, plans to gas the spiders with whoever is still trapped in the building, so they're trying to get out. Yeah.
So it's the rough draft of Spider-Man gone crazy.
Kind of,
I guess.
I can't ask me the name because I have the foggiest idea. I'm old and I don't remember.
Speaking of films, let's talk about the film portion.
Okay. So
I like that segue.
That
was a great segue.
Great segue. We couldn't have planned that any better.
So we had.
I have a podcast. No, I'm kidding. It's episode 96.
Yeah. We had so many submissions, and we had an independent group of panelists who judged all these wonderful films.
Yep. They nicely, and generously donated their time to watch over 60 some odd films. Actually, I think there were more than that.
There may have been. They just
kept coming. And since I wasn't part of that part of it, I didn't really keep track of just how many there were because it went to the independent panel. Right. But anyway, so we are showing, we have 4 blocks of films that are being showed. And in between each block, we're going to have a speaker in the auditorium, the movie theater. And then we're going to close with our feature film, which is the Point Pleasant tapes. And the Point Pleasant tapes is a full feature film, found footage film in the vein of the Blair Witch, and that goes into the Mothman and the tragedy that happened in West Virginia. So apparently, tapes were, according to the movie, tapes were found on people that went on this investigation, and it's investigators finding the tapes and figuring out what happened to these people.
God, I love a found footage film.
Oh God, so do I.
Yeah, that's so good.
I love it.
So yeah,
I love it.
That Blair Witch movie was, when it first came out, they advertised it on Sci-Fi Channel like a real event.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And so we all went to the movies thinking like it's a real event. It's like, this is crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're watching in the movie theater. But at the time, I was working with my cousin and on his production company. We were doing film, movies and stuff. And I'm like, and I was just like debating. It's like, how are they running through rain and not getting any drops on the lens? How are they there so many days with those batteries for those cameras back then was so heavy. How did they carry so many? And I'm just like debunking all this stuff at the movie. I guess I'm just being an investigator like I am. And I'm like, that can't be real. that can't be real. And at the end, as we're leaving, I was like, I don't think that's real. And some of the people with me saying, I think it's real. I think it's real. I'm like, I don't think it's real. But that was good. I
Doesn't
really
matter.
did. I
Yeah,
really enjoyed that.
Well, they're doing
And the
a
guy
new-
you're having from the Blair Witch, he's the guy that was in the basement at the end where they.
in the corner.
in the corner in the wall. Yeah.
Right.
No, the best part. of the
I know.
whole film. Don't
Yeah.
ruin it.
He was the guy that threw away the map and all that stuff. So he was the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He,
but you know
and
what?
he's-
That's one of the best endings of any. Like, I'm sorry, that's
Yes.
just one of the best endings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
agree.
ending is so unnerving. So
Yes.
I'm not going to say it in case you haven't seen it, Blair Witch Project, but
Yeah. I mean, and he's
Really?
I
now,
just said it.
he's now the executive producer of the new one that's coming out.
All right. Okay.
Yep. So
That's very cool.
Yes. So it's going to be and he's also in one of it's not out yet, but we're also having the Cafe Kids from Terrifier that are going to be there, and
Mhm.
they got together and they put together a short called Sixth Ave. And it's actually in New York. It takes place, from what I understand. They go onto a subway, and the subway takes them to hell. And Michael C. Williams is in it. It's not out yet because I asked them, to give it to us so we could, work with
Yeah.
it or whatever. But they didn't fit it. It's still in editing. But he's also
Well, going to a subway nowadays is going to hell.
I was
Yeah,
going to say that
it's
sounds about
always-
right.
I never.
Then you just walk down the subway, you're in hell.
I never liked the subway. The path was always a step up for me, but the subway, I never.
30 years going on that subway, going back and forth to work. Tell me about it. I should write a movie about what happened there. Matter of fact, I got drawings of stuff that I'd seen down there.
I'm sure you do.
It's like we were just talking about this on another show we were talking about the movie Ghost, right? With the guy
Yeah.
on the subway.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. But we were talking, someone on our show, a guest, literally said he thought the subway, who was it? Said he thought the subway was some kind of portal to hell.
Yeah.
We had a recent guest who said that seriously.
Well, it could be.
It could very well be.
Speaking of
Yeah.
portals,
Yeah.
another segue.
Oh my God, yes. And
come
Gail and I are
visit-
like,
I know, right? Like
we are.
come and visit Nine Lives Paranormal and the Parlor Table. We have a bunch of new equipment dropping. If those of you don't know, we exclusively use equipment that we design with a gentleman that we've become good friends with who lives in Italy. He and I collaborate, and we have a bunch of new equipment that just dropped. Nobody else has it. It's exclusive to us. So come and check it out. One of the things we have is a portal finder. And come to my table and I'll nerd out and explain to you how it works.
I must have one. We've talked about it.
Yep.
I mean, you're going to put aside a t-shirt and a portal finder.
And a portal.
Okay, you got it.
You got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm all over it. Yeah. I mean, it's not just a portal finder, but
No.
you can say what you want.
Go ahead.
What?
It's not just a portal finder.
Oh no. It is okay. It'll be
She's gonna nerd out now.
It's a tablet.
I love
So
nerds.
it uses GPS and the LORA or LoRa network in order to find anomalies in the land. So it will concentrate on, because the LoRa network has all types of anomalies cataloged, like places that are prone to drought or landslide or things like that. But it's going to focus on things like places that have higher than usual radiation for no apparent reason. Places that have seismic activity that shouldn't be there. And it also focuses on error messages. So the error messages are anomalies that can't be classified through the network. So these are all places that could potentially lend themselves to a possible portal. We found through research that portals can form. It's not just in haunted places, or every haunted place would have a portal. There have to be specific things going on with the land that lend themselves to these portals possibly opening. So you'll GPS, you'll press a button and put find portals. It'll scan and it'll give you a list of all the places near to you that could possibly have a portal. It will also give you the EMF of that area, so you'll know going in what the EMF is. You hit go on the tablet,
Okay.
and it will give you the longitude and latitude, and it will also map out how to get to said portal. So, I mean, if
Perfect.
nothing else, it gives you a cool place to potentially investigate. And then it also, as with most of our devices, it will have our Spirit TV. We have a little TV that is like the old timey TVs that the plastic ones that have the antenna that you used to plug in, and you get like a UHF channel if you were lucky.
Yeah.
And you put your arm up and went like that. But it's been, all the guts have been taken out, and so you have a screen that looks like static, and it's about 1,000 word generator, and words will come up on the screen. So this tablet also has that. It has the same graphics. You'll see static on your tablet, and then words will appear, and the idea is that Spirit can interact with that tablet using EMF or an electromagnetic field, and choose the words that it wants to communicate to you.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I think I did investigation, the three of us, one time. One of the things, and you were using that. I thought that was very interesting.
It was at
It was in at the Morris
Morris
County. Parks.
County. Yeah, we were outside in the pavilion thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny threw us outside in the shed.
Yeah.
Like she
Oh,
does.
my God.
The dog in my little thing.
I knew I was going to pay the price for this. Yes. And I love the portal thing because I know what you're saying about like certain conditions. It's almost like Back to the Future, right? Like you got to go a certain speed at a certain time at a certain right. Same idea. Like all these like parameters have to, happen.
Right. Everything has to come together, and it just
And if nothing else, it's a place worth investigating.
exactly.
Right?
Exactly. It gets you out
See,
there.
I told you. You and
It's
me.
kind of like, to me, in a way, it's like geocaching. You're like, okay,
Yes.
now I have a place that I can go, and it's really interesting. And the places that it's chosen around us are like, we're like, yeah, that could be. And we took it to Keyport and used it there. And one of the places Genevieve knew, and she's like, oh, yeah, I've often thought there's a portal in that area.
Yeah, it was down by the water.
Down by the water. Well, again,
Cool.
running water.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's interesting because a lot of places we go, and you're like, why is there a portal in the closet or in the bathroom or these weird locations or out in the woods or wherever? And you're like, why would they be there? And, of course, it's got to do with a lot of that stuff you mentioned.
Right.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And also it tracks infrasound too. It will use the LoRa network for track infrasound. On the thing it's going to show up as theta waves, which that's kind of a lost in translation thing. Because theta waves are actually brain waves, but the brain waves actually are on the same hertz level as infrasound. So when you see theta waves, it's actually mapping the sorry, our dog is ticked off. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, I told you.
It actually tracks the infrasound that might be going on in that area. Infrasound is everywhere. I mean, that's like, that's tracking humidity and temperature, which it also can do. Because infrasound is everywhere. So it will, give you if there are any spikes in infrasound. And it also tracks if there's a higher than normal EMF field in a certain area.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that all has to do with paranormal and with a certain location with, like you said, infrasound and all the a lot of the environment out there and the stuff that we don't know actually helps manifest some of these spirits and everything you bring it with the, you know what I mean? And infrasound has a lot to do with also. I mean, I tried all different things too in the past, and it's coming to a point that stuff that we didn't know or we did know, but we had no access to it. Now it's coming out. So what you're making is perfect.
Yeah.
For it.
And I used to use a Geiger counter. Has a Geiger counter, I used to use a Geiger counter. I think Bobby Gallo, who was just here before, I don't know if he's still here. He's used a Geiger counter. He and I talked about that. But I mean, just because you can't hear it doesn't mean there's not sound waves out there, right? So that's
right. Yeah.
Because it's below our hearing level. So
Right.
like
I
that's pretty
used
cool.
to use
I'm super interested.
I have these I bought these things that actually for it was more for construction to see what the sound of certain tools are, and to see because certain frequencies on tools can damage people's ears. So
Mhm.
we used to have that, and I always thought that the lower the frequency, the more you could get something maybe with spirit.
Right.
Because the high things, it's like like a jackhammer and everything. You got the ear wear the ear thing. But I do have those. I actually bought those for the paranormal to see if I could, use them and sound everything. I mean, everything that we're putting out there now had something with construction.
Oh yeah.
all the equipment had something to do with construction that we didn't realize that we could use until later on. Like,
Well, yeah.
the
EMF
EMF meters and all the other stuff.
Yeah,
Me
EMF
too,
detectors,
yeah.
electricians use thermal cameras, HVAC, and electrician use those.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff
Yeah.
has been repurposed for.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
Still
The
do.
thermal
Yeah.
cameras we use on the construction is for like panels, like the 300 amps and stuff like that, to see the phases coming in. And you put it on there, and the hotter the wire, that means there's the overload on the phase. So you have to redo the phase over again. In roofing and anything, they used to do with the thermal camera to see where the cold spots are coming in. The HVAC, the same thing. A lot of the stuff we use today was construction, and today a lot of stuff is now it's made for paranormal. So you actually go in there with something that doesn't look like it belongs to the
Yeah.
construction site anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
yeah. Our stuff. That's kind of what I like about the stuff that Marcus and I have designed. It's very bare bones, and it's also very, very portable. So since we've kind of gone exclusively to using equipment that we've designed and built, I've gone from like 2 big suitcases to like 1 bag about
Yeah.
like this of everything I
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
I have another thing. I don't know if it's going to get here before the Hollow. I have the one I beta tested, which I'm going to keep, but it's actually, I called or I WhatsApped him one day and I'm like, you know what? We need to make something with a chip in it that does like a radar chip. I want something that shoots out like radar waves that can pick up movement. And he's like, well, let me see if I can find a radar chip. So he found one. And so this piece of equipment will pick up, it shoots out waves, and it's like very open. It's like a flat thing with a chip that sticks up. We couldn't actually cover it in anything, even if we wanted to, because like your microwave, this radar chip gets super hot. So it has to be open to the air.
Ventilated, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, for
but I
cooling.
beta tested it because I wasn't sure if a spirit could produce enough mass to set this thing off. I mean, like if I were to sit in this room in the screen that you can take in another room, you put the chip in one room and you're watching in another room on your screen, and it will say dormant unless something sets it off. Then it will say anomaly detected, and you can see how far away or close it gets to the chip. And so we beta tested it at the convent tattoo parlor.
Right.
And they have one of the rooms. They always set up a dinosaur on the bench, on the piercing table or the piercing chair.
Yep.
And without fail, something knocks it off. And so it'd been set up all night. We've been walking around, nothing. We heard the dinosaur go down, and I
Wow.
checked my screen, and for the first couple seconds there was nothing, and then all of a sudden, anomaly detected. And it detected it moving forward, and then it moved back, and then it disappeared. Yeah.
Oh wow!
So, do you-
Like,
what's
okay,
the-
Nice.
that's pretty cool.
I have like a million questions
Yeah, I did.
now. Like my head is exploding. What's the range?
Huh?
What's the range?
What is the range?
The range for the screen to the chip, or the chip to whatever is.
Yeah, the chip to whatever's being detected, like 20 feet, 10 feet.
It's about 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
And
So
it's
kind
about-
of like an XLS camera, same thing. 20
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
like
And it's
yeah.
about, depending on whether there are walls in between you, probably
Ah.
30 to 35 feet away, that you can still watch it on your screen. Any further than that, and it gets a little hinky.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
it.
you don't need
And so-
no more than that, really.
No,
No,
it's the idea. I
You
mean,
really don't need that more than that.
no.
like sitting out in a hallway and putting it like in a
In
room.
a
Right.
room,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that's far. That's really far. But going back to the portal finder, etc. That's I don't think we said that's actually on a tablet.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We
Right.
we
So
provide
it's
the
portable.
tablet. It's all loaded. It's all ready to go. All you
Right.
have to do is take the tablet, and I'm thinking they're all charged, so hopefully they'll stay charged. You just take it, turn it on, and off you go.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah, you can buy one and take it.
I am
with
gonna buy
you
one.
to the
It's
Pine
happening.
Barrens and see if there are any portals in the Pine Barrens. Oh my god,
So
that's a cool one.
excited.
So
I
first, I
love
kept
it.
one for myself, so you know
Okay.
what I'm going to be out there going.
Okay. Yes, it's happening, and yes, it's happening. I'm going to the Pine Barrens. I don't care. I'm going. That's one of my things I'm looking forward to the most is those excursions.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we have
Can't wait.
Bill,
No, Michael
Michael
O'Connor.
O'Connor is going to be doing the tours, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm so jealous that I'm not going to be able to get out there. And I'm hoping everybody like pray to the rain gods that it doesn't rain. It's just a crappy rainy summer.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of creepy, and who cares?
It is.
And I'll go anyway. And I was talking to Bill, Professor B, about this, and he was like, "Wait, what? An excursion into the Pine Barrens?" I was like, "I'll bring the snacks. Let's go."
And I was thinking, and I didn't tell you this. I'm thinking that I will do a quick Amazon order and get like I don't even know how many people are signed up for the
30.
Okay, well I'll get 30 of the little rain ponchos and have those available for people who want them to go out and explore.
I'm not signed up.
That's all right.
That's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I guess I could just be like underneath somebody's poncho.
Yeah, there you
Yeah, that's it. You can hide.
Or else I could have my makeup done like the Jersey Devil
That's right.
Perfect. You can
playing
play the
the
Jersey-
role.
go. Perfect.
and jump out in front of people and scare people.
That would be
Yeah,
fan.
now that would be fun.
That
That
would-
would be fun.
The
That would
Hollow
be
is
fun.
not responsible for Jenny Colucci.
Yeah,
and
for heart attacks caused by Jenny
the
Colucci.
excursion.
Oh my God, that's funny. So I have so many other things here to show that we can go through. First of all, we didn't show this. This is the promo for the Hollow. There's the Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a
Um,
much cuter Jersey Devil though.
Yeah, we have a more family friendly Jersey Devil too.
A family friendly Jersey
Yeah.
Devil.
it-
Okay.
Can you even see him?
I can see him. Yes.
So
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
awesome. That now, did you have that done at the convent?
I
Yeah.
did.
Hiring minds want to know.
Courtesy of Rick, Rick and John from the parlor.
Yeah.
He designed our Jersey Devil and the Hollow logo with
Okay.
Tin Jack Hollow.
Perfect.
And this was his envisioning of the Jersey Devil, and I loved it because it was so cute. And so I got a tattoo
It's
on my arm.
adorable.
So
It's adorable.
please help us make this a success, or I will forever have this failure tattooed on my arm.
You can't be looking down at
I'm
that
sorry
the rest
about
of your
this. I'm
life
running
going,
out of power."
Oh no. Oh no. No, it's gonna be spectacular.
I think
Spectacular.
it's
Here,
gonna be. I think
Let's
it's
talk
gonna be-
about some of the guests that you're having. Here's oh, that's lectures. Okay. There we are again. And I will point out that they've called me Jennifer here, so I might be in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, they did. Look at that.
Isn't that weird? I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Jennifer. So these are some of the-
Jennifer,
I know. I was like,
what did you do
"Ooh."
now?
Speaking of Professor B, there's Bill Visconti, Nicole Civittoni. We got, oh my gosh, so many good people. The Radicals, Lisa Morrison. These are the lectures. So,
Yes.
okay, we got that. And then let's see what else I got here. I got guests. Oh, the workshops. Here we go. You want
Yeah.
to talk about the workshops a little bit?
Yes, we actually have, well, like I said, now we have even more than what we originally put out. So Shannon Michelle Collins, she is from Paraflix. She is the hostess with the Ghostess, and
Yep.
she's an author.
She's gonna be on the show in 2 weeks.
She's the queen of
2 weeks, she's
darkness.
gonna be on our show.
She's been on our show once.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes.
She's got to send me,
Yeah.
if she's watching this, Shannon, you have to send me the promo for your movie so I can show it. But yes, so she's going to be talking about how I'm living with an attachment and her career. Mike
Okay.
Famala is one of our Bigfoot extraordinaires. You know, he's going to be doing a lecture on you know, Beyond the Footprints.
On Big Red Eye. Yep.
Yes.
The red eye.
Yep. Bianca Rose Paracone. She is a wonderful evidential medium and psychic. She is going to be also talking about using sensory deprivation as a way to commune with the spirits. And she's been writing and doing studies on this, and her work is amazing.
So she's also been on the show and talked about doing that sensory deprivation a day or two before an investigation or whatever, in advance of the investigation. And it's been one of the most fascinating topics that we've ever covered. Yeah. So don't miss that, people.
Yeah. It's
fantastic.
And she is also, for our silent auction, she is also giving away readings. So I would bet on or bid on that, because she's fantastic. Roland Budowak, dear to my heart, Roland. You know, he's our energy healer, and he's also
and Big Teddy Bear
and psychic, and he will be starting meet and greet with a group cleansing. So if you can do the meet and greet and get in there with him and have a sound based cleansing, I would do it. I do not go to him as much as I should, but I have gone to him for sessions, and let me tell you,
he's amazing.
He's amazing.
As have I. I have had a healing session.
Yes, I went to him last. I went to him at the yeah. I went to him, and the pain on my back and everything felt so much better.
Yeah.
After going to him.
He's incredible.
He's incredible. And
sorry about moving around, everybody. My phone's about to die, so I had to try to get it charged. It's not working too well.
Danielle Taverna, also a fantastic medium. She also reads objects, but she will be lecturing on astrology. She's also an astrologist, so she will be lecturing on astrology and doing astrology 101. And there's Anthony, the gabagool. We already know what he's going to do.
Who's that? Anthony. Oh, I see.
Well, what starts with an S on the tip of my tongue?
Oh, that guy.
Simon Eli. So, and then there is Sophia Westcott. Now, Sophia Westcott is the owner of the Convent Tattoo, the nation's most haunted tattoo parlor. And she will be there talking about working with vessels and haunted objects and things that are a little bit more darker, some demons and how she works with them. She will be bringing actually some of the residents of her shop.
Oh.
Yes. Some of them are spicy. We've investigated with her before.
Like that word.
We had conversations with them, and yes, they are spicy, and a lot of them have some, nefarious beginnings. So it's something to check out.
And Kim, our other host, Kim and I have investigated the convent with you guys.
Yes.
And Sophia's been on our show.
Yep.
I want to say, oh no, she's
everybody on that list been on the show except for Danielle. And Danielle was supposed to be on, but she had canceled last minute because she was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you watch the show regularly, you'll know these people. And they're incredible. So yeah, I mean, some of those spicy objects, she's the queen of it. So
Yep.
You want to learn about that. You're going to learn from the best right there.
Yeah.
And the rest are just incredible people as well. Bianca's an amazing medium, and we talked about Roland already, but I mean, and Mike, oh my goodness. And not only one of the most interesting people when it comes to Bigfoot, but one of the nicest people. And one of the things I love about Mike is you'll say, Mike, what about this with Bigfoot? And he'll say, I don't know. And I love people who say, I don't know, because they're not. He's so humble,
Mhm.
and he's so knowledgeable, but he's so humble. He
Yeah.
realizes that how little we do know, and I
Right.
think that's so cool in the paranormal field to
Mhm.
feel that way.
Yeah. He's
I
a
took
great-
over there. Sorry. Anyway.
No,
No,
it's
no.
your show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's my show. Everyone be quiet. No. So then this Anthony guy. Yeah. I
Anthony
don't know
guy.
about him. I don't know about him, but the rest are good.
I don't
Yeah.
know about him. You got to watch those
I
guys.
know
Because he
about
knows a
him.
guy that knows a guy, and you can't trust those guys.
Yeah, you know those guys.
Yeah.
So, all right, I got some other posters here. It looks
Yep.
like, I don't know. So this is the film fest. What else we got here? The
Yeah.
cosplay contest, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good. And the silent auction. I think that's what I got. Do I have
Yep.
more, Anthony? Do I have more than that?
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh gosh,
I mean,
sure. We don't have
I took off what I could.
we don't have the featured the headliners. Let's talk headliners.
Oh, the headliners. So yes. So we actually did already talk about Michelle Bellinger. She is coming via satellite because due to health issues, she doesn't really leave the house much. So she'll be live via satellite coming in. She's going to be, talking about, gender and spirit, and how do we really know about gender and spirit, and how are we for sure that we know that we're talking to a
Wow,
gender.
that's cool.
Spirit.
That's cool.
So we will be
Mhm.
talking. She will be talking about that. Because if we're talking about spirit and energy, does energy really have a gender? We don't know. So we'll be talking about that. Then we have Daryl Marston, obviously from A&E and Ghost Hunters and My Haunted Manor, will be there speaking about his adventures. We have Chris DeCesare, the ghost boy of Geneseo.
Yeah,
Know Chris DeCesare,
We sure do.
it's a good guy.
A what?
We sure
Yeah,
do.
he's a good guy. I love me some
He's
Chris. He's great.
One of the best people I've ever met.
Yeah. He's such a fantastic guy. And he, again, another person that's like down to earth and so humble,
Incredibly humble and
Exactly.
so easygoing and so centered and down to earth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
And he and I had amazing conversations only because he's a teacher. I'm a teacher. We were talking about
Wouldn't you like to be a teacher too? Oh, sorry.
We were talking about getting close to retirement and kids and and all that.
I'd be afraid. I give you a lot of credit. Teachers, so much respect. He's a teacher, like you said. Yeah, I can see him just
big
being.
ones. He's got the high schoolers. It's not. I have the little ones. I have the preschoolers. Well, actually, I don't know which ones are more wild at that point. So Daryl Marston, Chris DeCesare, Michelle Bellinger, James Anito will be there. He's going to talk about psychology and demonology.
That's right,
So,
James.
yeah.
And he was on our show,
James.
and Chris was on our show. Everybody's been on the show.
Yeah.
And if you remember, Chris DeCesare was the one who was on Netflix's True Haunting.
Yes,
so that's a big time. That's a big time guest. And also, but
But-
you'd never know by meeting him. He's like, the guy next door.
James. When I went to the Conjuring
James is
house,
fascinating.
he invited me and a group of us over his house, and he made us fresh pizza.
Yes.
Aww.
He made pizza for all of us. Yeah, we went over his house, and he couldn't come on with the investigation with us. He just wanted us to come over, and he made us fresh pizza.
Aww.
It was good. It was good. So I thought it was pretty cool, that he did that.
Another
so he's a
open-minded
nice
guy
Yeah,
that I like. Yeah, very
another,
much.
another great guy. And
Yeah.
and then we're gonna have our meet and greets with Michael C. Williams. Sorry, we're gonna have our meet and greets with the Terrifier people. We're gonna have the cast from Haunted Tri-State. That'll be there. That came in attendance. I tried to get the skeptics, but they were all busy. They could not come.
Well, I'll help. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you'll help. You'll help do that. That'll be great.
I can't leave out my friend here,
Who?
Sarah from Hush Up History. There we go.
No, Sarah will be there. Yes. Sarah is going to be talking about the Wendigo, which I don't think I'm supposed to say that word, but I did.
Oh my God. I'm such a fan, and I don't care if you guys make fun of me. They make fun of me. They call me fangirl, but I am a massive Sarah fan. Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want her to
She's
tell me a
awesome.
story every night before I go to bed. Literally, I
awesome.
want an audio book. I want that I can do a story every night before bed because I love it.
It's I mean, she's such a wealth of information. We watched her at the parlor do a presentation and stuff, and we were sitting there. We weren't doing anything. We were just sitting there, listening, and we were floored, and we were like, we have to do this together. We were like, yay!
Unbelievable.
Together. It was great.
She is so good, so good, so
Yep.
good. Yeah, I'm a fan, and I don't care what Anthony says.
Yep.
And she's been on the show too recently, and
girl.
yeah, I don't care. I am.
And
her book is so good too.
I'm sorry.
Her book is great too. Hushed Up History,
God.
great, really
Yeah.
good book. Buy it.
Yep. And we also, I don't want to forget Nicole Civittoni. She's going to be there. She's going to be talking. Yep. She's going to be talking about how
my homegirl, Nicole.
How Ghost Pay the Bills, about how paranormal investigation helps support locations and charities and all that. So she's going to be speaking directly to what we do. We also have Dave Giuliano. He's going to be doing a fireside chat. If you guys don't know who Dave Giuliano is, you should. If you watch the show, you should, because he was on the show. Yep. So
he was on our show too.
I've actually taken his demonology class, and it's fantastic. So
yes.
Dave, watching Dave when I got my first computer in 1995. I look for anything that was about ghosts on the computer, and he had this thing called
sighting.
Shadowlands.
Yes, Shadowlands.
Not sightings, Shadowlands.
And I started going on there, and I was like, oh shit, people actually look for ghosts.
Oh yeah.
And I put a bunch of my stories on there, and that's right in '96. That's when I started the Seekers Club of the Paranormal. Right after that, because I figured, cool. People started looking for ghosts. I'm going to start a team and see what happens. Of course, it was me, myself, and I. Nobody back in '96 really wanted to look for ghosts in a Catholic neighborhood.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So that's Dave's really what started me to make my team, pretty much.
Yeah.
I looked for a ghost before that, but. It's people looking for it. I'm not crazy, It's like I'm not the only one looking for ghosts out there, So yeah. So Dave, and I told him that, which I thought was pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Such good people. Who have we left anyone else out? I can't believe. Sorry, Sarah, that it took me so long to mention you. Dave.
There's so many people. I'm sure that we have inadvertently lost somebody, but
you know what?
Just come out and just eat everybody. There's going to be so much going on.
This is the schedule. Oh my God.
Speaking of schedules, so as soon as you, we encourage you to get your tickets beforehand. It's $25 before, $30 the day of. But as soon as you get signed up, you will have access to the app. The app will show you what is going on in real time. We'll give you the times of the movies and the lectures. And also we'll give you all the information on the vendors. This app will stay live for 9 months after the Hollow is over. So if a couple months down the line you think, you know what, I really want a candle from that person, what was their name? You can pull up the app and look up the vendor, and it will tell you if they have a brick and mortar or where you can go to find their stuff.
Yep.
Wow.
Awesome.
So it's 11 to 5, correct?
11 to 5, but after 5 o'clock at around 5:30, 5:15, we're going to show the feeture film.
The Point
Pleasant tapes. Yep.
And
I got a question. What time do I get there to set up?
When are you coming? You
I'm coming
Friday?
to Saturday.
Oh, okay. Well, on Saturday, I will be there starting at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Perfect. Okay.
8? All right. Because I was planning getting at about 7, but okay.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be there at 8.
You can be there at 7,
so you
but
can go.
nobody else will be. Yeah.
You'll be there at 8. Like last time. I got there like an hour before you guys got there, remember?
Yeah, I know.
I was thinking the parking lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I will be there. I will be there 8 in the morning, and checking people in and everything. So
Oh, and I want to let everybody who's coming know
There's more.
that when the vendors, and lecturers too, if you have a table, we have an army of volunteers, including myself and John and Kara, who will be going around to all the tables, making sure that everything is good. We'll have volunteers if you want to take a break, go to the restroom, or even look around at the other vendor tables. They will sit at your table for you.
Yep.
So we will have volunteers walking around.
Oh, that's cool.
If you guys need anything at all.
Yeah. And not only
Right.
that, they will be there because the place is big. I will give you that. The place is big.
Mhm.
And we want everyone to have a good time. So if you need help finding something, the ushers will be there. And our ushers will be in costume. We have zombie ushers that are going to be, so you can't miss them.
Yeah, you'll find.
Oh,
see
cool.
our zombie ushers.
You'll see them. You'll see them. But
Well,
yeah. So,
I don't need a table, so I don't need a table.
What do you mean you don't need
I
a
don't
table?
use a table.
Well, you're gonna get.
I don't need a table. I got my
What
stands.
do you mean a table? Like a vendor table? Like
yeah.
I don't-
like
I
a
don't
Seekers
need a
Chronicles
table.
table. I think we
You
have
get-
that. Yeah.
Yes.
You got one.
You're getting a table just in case you want to put your food down.
Yeah, exactly.
You need just a table. You have a 10 by 10 space and and 2 chairs, and if you don't want the table, I'll put it
Yeah.
someplace else.
No, he wants the table.
Yeah, give it to
trust me.
somebody else. Hey, give it to somebody else. I don't need a table.
Oh my God.
What?
See what I
Don't
see what I
worry.
deal with? No, I'm kidding.
I didn't
This
use the
is-
table last year neither. Remember, I was on the stage.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You were
Mhm.
you were way up on
You
stage.
were way up on the stage. That was good. That was good. But yeah. So yeah.
I was
now
on the
you're-
stage.
Yeah.
So how? All right. Anything that we've left out, and then I have another question about.
I don't think we left
I
anything
don't
out.
think so.
Did we
And
forget?
I'm just
anything?
letting you guys know my phone's going to die soon, so I'm going to keep on
Okay.
talking till it dies.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been going in and out all night anyway, so.
Okay. We
It's
won't
just
think that's like Blair Witch.
Pocono
That, you've,
service not that good out here. Hey, what's going on?
that you're in the
I'm
middle
used to
of
my
the
clean
woods
service.
and something.
Yeah,
got
you can hear the crickets in the background.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's my house too. We won't think that you're like Blair Witch and somebody got you.
Yeah. Only if we see you in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
You're
God.
going, all you're going to
No,
get is
Ah,
the lost films of me disappearing. The lost films of Anthony.
the lost tapes of Anthony Simonelli.
The Blair Anthony.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So location wise, this
Yes.
is in what town?
Galloway, New
Galloway.
Jersey. Yep, at
I
Stockton
know.
University. Huh?
Okay, it's Stockton University. This is in Galloway, New Jersey.
Galloway, New Jersey.
It's towards Atlantic City. If you're
Mhm.
thinking for a landmark,
Yes, it's about an hour out of Philadelphia, and it's a little bit, maybe 20 minutes out of Atlantic City, if that.
yeah, not far,
Not far at all. Not far at all.
not far.
But- Yeah. So yeah, come on down for the weekend. Go to Atlantic City. Try your luck.
Make a
and,
weekend out of it.
and come on. Come to the Hollow. And hang out and
Yeah, win some money and donate it.
yeah. Yes, because everybody on their
Sprinkle it on this guy.
everybody that's a participant when they get their lanyard, so you'll know that they're a participant in the Hollow and they're just not some person walking around aimlessly. Everyone will have a donation QR code on it, so you can help push things even further for us, to help the causes. So
Incredible.
we're just trying to make a difference.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh, so
It's gonna be-
Anthony,
it's
you
gonna
can
be
be
fun.
like, hey, donate or I'll break your kneecaps.
That's right. Anthony's the enforcer.
I like it. We need an enforcer.
How do you think we get
Hey,
guests on
put
the
your
show?
wallet
He's
down
like,
here and that's it.
That's it.
Oh.
He's like, you're going to be a guest. You got it? All right. See you in 5 weeks. You're going to be a guest on the show. You like your kneecaps? You're going to be a
Yep.
guest.
You like walking like that?
That's what he says. I'm serious. Like, that's not a joke, actually. But yeah, for real,
Hey.
he says that.
You can come on the show because I know a guy, and
Yeah.
yeah, he
don't
makes
know a
new
guy.
shoes with cement.
That's
He
right.
makes shoes with cement, So,
That's
Help
right.
us.
but I can't wait to this. I mean, the events looks. I mean, from last year to now, how it grew, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell happened?
I know.
It
you
just
must be
like-
so proud. But I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah.
My question was going to be like, what are some words of to describe how you feel right now about this?
Blessed,
Oh gosh.
thankful. I mean, because honestly,
Exhausted.
stressed, anxious.
Yeah. Like a wedding.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's almost been.
It's a labor of love, and this is by
Sure.
far. I mean, literally from last year, this year, there's no comparison. We
Yeah.
got involved with some amazing people, and we said we want to go bigger, and they all went, "How big?" And
Yeah.
it's
How
just
big?
got,
We're in. We're in.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
it
us.
got,
We were
it
like,
got
we're in.
huge.
Yeah.
And it's
And-
the nature of a Paracon. It's always very stressful because even though we encourage people to buy tickets ahead of time, we all do it. We all wait until we get there and buy at the door.
Of course.
So you never really know until the day of, what's going to happen. So
Yeah.
yes, it's a stress.
I
It's
gotcha.
stressful because of course we want, we want to make as much money as we can for the charities, and we want as many people to walk through for the vendors as possible. So
Yeah, and just if you haven't gone to a Paracon before, we encourage you to come because this is going to be different.
yeah, it's not like the other Paracons you've been to where you're just, and they're great. You walk around to the vendors and that's
Yeah.
wonderful. But this is kind of everywhere you look, there's going to be something going on.
Yeah, and we wanted it to be immersive. We wanted everyone that attends, not the vendors, the lecturers, and the attendees. We wanted everybody to feel that they were part of it.
Right.
We wanted everyone to feel connected, that we listened to you,
Yeah.
that we tried to put that the best way we could, in a Paracon, and we just wanted to, in a very weird way, it's like us saying thank you to everybody, the vendors, the lecturer, it's like, we're listening. We want to do this. We will give you we'll give you the time. We'll give you the table. We'll give you, what do you want to see? There was I'm going to leave a box on my table to put book money in so I could see all that. Yes. Right. We're
The honor system for
the honor
Sarah.
system, we wanted
I'm with
everyone to feel.
Well, Sarah, actually, we'll have volunteers. So
Yeah, it's like the Oscars, Sarah. We got
Right.
someone to sit
when
in
you
your
want to
seat.
get up, all you have to do is flag one of us down, and we will man your table while you walk around or use the bathroom or whatever you need. We've got volunteers who are there specifically to do that, so that vendors will have the opportunity to walk around and see what else is there.
Adam, next year you should have the table there and talk about Bigfoot. You could be a lecturer.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
as
love
soon
it.
as this one
Get
ends,
in
we're
early.
only taking, I would say, a week or so. And
Yeah, we're like, we even say that, but literally, so, you said make a weekend of it. That's what we're going to do. I got us a nice little room for Saturday night. We're going to rest.
Nice.
We're going to get up and go to Peddler's Village. We're going to
Yes.
go to Lambertville and New Hope.
drink my face off.
And then we're going to drink heavily, and we're going to come home, and then we're going to start in for next year.
Yes, you are. I love it. I'm staying too Saturday night. I'm going to make a weekend of it myself.
Yeah.
Although I have some brand new, in case they start to crawl around, some brand new foster kittens. So we'll see how they're doing.
Oh, go get the kitties.
I had to show my dog.
Yeah.
This is the first day with them, and they're just a little.
Are they
you know,
feathers
I'm
skin?
letting them decompress. They're right here, but I'm just letting them decompress a little.
Yeah, it's going to take.
They were in a dumpster, so
Oh.
so they had to be trapped and checked out and everything like that. So, we did it one by one. So the one that got trapped first is the most social so far, but we'll
How
get
many are
there. 3.
And what colors are they?
Oh my gosh. So one is a tuxedo, like a
Oh.
black and white one, the one that's like super friendly. And the other 2 are orange. One has long hair and one has short hair. And one is this huge long hair orange kitten. And it's like twice the size of the other kittens. And there's all siblings. And the other one is the smallest. It's so funny. They look like one's half the size of the other. It's just funny. But anyway, yeah. There were 3. There's still someone else has one of the other orange ones. So it's 3 orange ones and one. They're all boys. and one tuxedo. And I whispered to the tuxedo today, I'm like, do you know you're adopted? Like, because like he's not like the others. Yeah, he probably will come out, but I think they're tired. It was a big thing for them today.
Yeah,
But we were able to handle them all, and especially the black one. He was like, I love everything and everyone, and he was good. But it takes some time with the other. They were a little scared.
Yeah. It's
But I can't wait to show them off. I'll definitely post pictures. So
good.
yeah, it's so rewarding. It's those are the most rewarding, the scared ones. Because then they come out of their shell, and my cats love kittens, so they help them. They sort of really help them learn how to be a cat.
Yeah.
And especially my blind cat, he likes to bathe them. He bathes them. He sleeps by them. He loves it. Like, he loves them. So I have a good household for fosters. So
That's
thanks
great.
for asking. Yeah, no. So hopefully one of them comes out, and usually Ask Anthony. Usually on the show, I've got like kittens climbing everywhere.
Yeah, they on the back looking at us and stuff. And
my shoulder, like that'll be.
so
next
we
week.
have guests with cats all the time, and we always see the butt of the cat. The cat always turns his butt to the camera.
Oh yeah,
That's what cats do.
Yeah,
they're very
so
small.
it's like you're watching, they're talking, all of a sudden the cat walks across, shows us his butt, and then walks away. It's like, we're getting used to that now.
Cat
Yeah.
butt.
They're about 10 weeks old. They're very little, very small. Yeah, very small. Yeah, so Mary Beth said they can be pregnant by more than one male, so maybe that's what happened. But yeah, I was like, who's the black? I said, who's the black sheep of the family?
In
He's
Italian, we call them puttanas.
Yes.
till you
Because
see
the
the
mother was a
pictures.
puttana.
You guys are gonna
Pregnant
lose
by
your
how many
mind.
guys at once? Hey?
When you see the pictures, you're gonna explode. They're incredibly cute. These three. So yeah, it's fun. You guys get it. You get it. They're super cute. Nothing like a kitten.
So I mean,
dog.
we're talking about so much about the the hollow, but how did you guys get into all this too?
Yeah,
I mean,
and I was
there
also
was
going
a
to
start
ask about
too for you guys.
your latest projects with Haunted Tri-State and things like that. If you want to touch on that.
Oh dear. Well, okay. How we got into the paranormal, or how we got into events?
How you got into the paranormal to begin with?
So
I know you've been on our show before, but just a quick reminder to everybody.
Yeah, sure.
Who doesn't know
So
you.
I got into the paranormal because I came from an Italian American family in North Jersey who practiced stregoria, which is the Italian witchcraft, but they didn't call it that. They just said they had traditions. It wasn't until I was older that I realized that that's really what they were doing. So it wasn't everybody that walked around that had a cornagil or the fingers or the evil eye. That was something. Yep.
It's paranoid.
And so the Maloika. And so as I got older and I realized, hey, this isn't typical. People don't do this,
You didn't have that in Missouri, no?
Yeah, no, they don't do it in Missouri. And then also where I grew up about a mile and a half away from the now defunct Overbrook Asylum, in Cedar Grove, New Jersey, which was, I think, on Ghost Adventures or Ghost Hunters or whatever. But anyway, I grew up with that in the same town. I grew up with it actually when it was still a working asylum and farm.
The hair.
So, yeah, the dog hair. And as it closed, because it closed in phases, the kids, the teenagers, would go there and they would drink and they would party and they would, go urban exploring and stuff like that. And that's, and that was really, outside of culturally, that was my first step into the paranormal, was living in the shadow of a haunted asylum. And then it just grew from there,
That's a big one. That's a big asylum.
It is. And now it's condos, so people live there. So,
all right, my friends, look who's here.
Who is that?
Chris, we were just
Hey.
talking about you.
Oh,
What's
look
up,
at that.
buddy?
I didn't see it there. Love
Hey,
it. Hi,
gonna
Chris.
see him this weekend. I can't wait.
Mr.
I
Kello
know.
likes your new beard. Sorry to interrupt your story. Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
So,
You
yes,
like it?
the asylum.
So your turn.
Oh,
Your turn.
Well,
Your
so
turn.
I am from a town in Missouri called Joplin in the Missouri Ozarks, and the Missouri Ozarks are steeped in folklore. I grew up. My parents would load everybody in the car, and we would drive about 15 minutes outside Joplin to a little town called Hornet, and we would look for the spook light. It was a light that you would see at the end of the road, and it would change colors. Nobody knew
Oh,
what it
that's
was,
cool.
where it came from.
Yeah.
The Army Corps of Engineers came out, and they couldn't figure out what it was. But I mean, I never thought the paranormal was weird because that's the kind of stuff we did for fun. And then my brother and I would go investigate Peace Church Cemetery together. And we loved to watch the shows. And when I moved here, I met Kara, and I realized that New Jersey is just as weird as Missouri, and that we both shared a love for all things paranormal. And so we started going on investigations with, event companies. And then at one point we just said, you know what, we can do this. Let's do this. So we formed Nine Lives, which came out of, speaking of kitties, it came out of the fact that everywhere we would go, we would come into contact with a ghost cat. Like at the Shanley, we felt the cat jump up on the bed and make biscuits. And then I went to the Conjuring House, and I was running an investigation. And I looked down, and there was a cat. It was a calico cat. It was just right there. And so much so that I even said out loud, "Kitty," and because I love all things furry. And so I turned to make sure that people were parking where they should be, and I turned back, no cat. And if you've ever been to the Conjuring House, the front yard, there's nothing there. I mean, there was no trees or anything it could have run up. I mean, it was just gone. So we started talking about that, and Kara came up with 9 Lives Paranormal, since we always saw ghost cats. So that was born.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and we started, doing these investigations with people, and sort of imparting how we like to investigate, with respect and reverence to people's loved ones. Never forgetting that we are investigating, for the most part, spirits of living people.
I love how you added that just for me.
Yeah. Well, there's sometimes there are other things involved, but that's another episode. But yeah.
Come to the hollow. Come to my lecture. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But of course you have to think, of course, this is someone's mom, dad, friend.
Exactly. And so then as we've gone along, it's evolved. And like I said, I met Marcus, and then we started, making our own equipment. And then, 3 years in, we started this hollow thing, and we realized we kind of we enjoyed doing it. It's a labor of love, but we were getting pretty good at it. And so, who knows what's going to go on next year?
Yeah,
we just keep evolving and changing.
Yep.
I can't. Yeah. Let's get through the weekend first, right?
Yeah, right.
Let's get through the weekend, get Kara very drunk, and then move on to the next.
She's gonna need it, seriously. I
get it.
You never know which Kara you're gonna get. I come home and I'm like,
all good.
How you doing, sweetie? And she's either like, oh, good, it was a good day, the hollow. Or she's like, what do you want?
You know what I did today? I made over 100 packets. I made over 100 packets.
Hey, when I get there, I'm gonna be making 100 gift bags. Every vendor is gonna have on their table, made by me, a gift bag that has snacks, chips, grillable bars, water, and a surprise. Just to show appreciate them,
That's so me. I would totally do that. Yes, of course. Yes.
I'm like, I'm like the freaking Martha Stewart of the paranormal people.
It's exactly right. I'm right there with you. It's the cancer thing. Like we have to.
It's that nurturing part of us.
Yes.
So I'm like, we have to make everybody care packages.
Yes. I brought your favorite snack in my purse because I know you like it. You know me. I'm the same. We're both the cancers that we have to be 100%. The moms of everything. Yeah, exactly. I brought an extra coat because you might be cold. Yeah. That's me.
Mhm.
And Carol's like,
Yeah, she brings me extra. She brings me cannolis.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
But it's very sweet though. Very sweet. I totally very sweet. So
That's
yeah,
nice.
I agree. It's very, very nice. But that's so you. I can't. What's the hollow? Where did the hollow name come from? I don't know this.
You were where it came from? Well, the hollow
Yeah.
even when we originally started it, we were just kind of tossing around, what we could call it. And we were like, well, the hollow could pretty much be anything we want it to be.
Right.
You could find anything in the hollow. Like you go down to the hollow and everyone thinks it's a wooded area. When you think about the holler, when you go to Appalachia,
Exactly. And
right?
I think about that Missouri. You would go down to the holler,
right? And so, but you could find anything in the holler. You find all sorts of spooky stuff in the holler. There's witchcraft down in the holler. There's abandoned buildings down in the holler. There's cryptids down in the holler. There's so much folklore and things that, think about the movies, that have been made when people go into the woods and they don't know what they find.
The legend of Sleepy Hollow.
The legend of Sleepy Hollow. So, so the hollow just, seemed to fit.
Yeah, it did. We all just went, yes. It was perfect. I don't even remember who said it, but it was like, yes, that's exactly what we want. That's exactly the feeling we want to invoke.
Yeah.
Right. And
it does set a tone.
Yeah. And we even started to curate because we will have music. We will have a DJ.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a DJ too. Forgot about that.
Yeah. So we will have the DJ there. And so we started to curate playlists of Southern country gothic. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that genre of music, but there's a whole genre of dark country gothic music that talks about being in the holler down by the creek with witchcraft and yeah. So we really wanted to set the vibe.
We put a lot of thought into
to make it immersive.
Yeah,
we
every
wanted,
little thing.
Yeah. So we really, it's a little bit more edgy than regular country music, because it has a very creepy, dark tone to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we started curating lists of, so that we could kind of set the tone if that's what we wanted it to be.
You have a DJ. I feel like I wish Kim were here right now because she would give us one of our stop.
Stop.
You're, with the A.
No,
stop.
we're here.
You're
killing
me.
I can't
Are
help
you
it.
kidding me? You're kidding me.
No, we have a DJ.
Yeah.
So
he's awesome too.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Randy. So he's a great guy, and so we're gonna have.
Well, we had to have music for our mistress of ceremony, Jolena Jasmine, and her friend Tasty to perform too. So
fabulous.
Yep.
Can I just say fabulous?
So it's gonna be hopefully it's gonna be like something that people haven't seen, and all it does for us is raise the bar for us next year.
It's going to be magical. It's going to be magical.
I like that word. I think that's what 100%. We aspire to.
I think it's going. Those are the words that come to mind for me, and I think it's going to exceed all expectations for you guys.
I hope.
Next year you're going to have to rent out a casino.
You know what?
The whole casino.
If we could, we would. Next year we have ideas on the table already.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Knock on wood. We're not going to say anything yet, just because we don't want it. We don't want to.
No. You don't want to jinx this year. Yeah, exactly.
Finish this year.
Get through this year.
Yep. But
and I can't stress this enough. Even if it rains, still come out. It's all under one roof.
Yeah.
Right in. You're not going to get wet. It'll be.
It's a perfect rainy day activity
on a rainy day.
Actually, Mary Beth, could we go to Minnesota? Actually, we have thought about traveling it, and
going to different places at different times of the year.
Yeah. And, but it would take that would have to be totally down the road because
after we retire.
Yeah. And because the way that we work, we curate people and vendors and lecturers that are local. And, in order to build that relationship with people, you know, and in order to build that relationship with people, it takes time. It really takes time, you know. So
That's
just
So yeah, we'll go to the
amazing.
Midwest where I know people.
Yeah,
and we'll
right.
go from there.
Right. And then we'll go international.
why not? Why
there's
not?
there's a little town. It's a little bit. Picture New Hope but spooky. It's called Eureka Springs in Arkansas,
I know it.
close to Missouri, and there's a hotel there called the Crescent Hotel, which was one of the early episodes of Ghost Hunters. They did it, and it was
One of the best
that name
episodes of
sounds
Ghost Hunters.
familiar.
Yeah,
One of the best
very
funny.
episodes
Yes.
of Ghost Hunters. If you haven't
Mhm.
seen it, go watch it. It's
It was,
one of the best ones.
And I've
Evidence-wise.
stayed there, and I can attest it is off the chain.
Yep.
And so we already kind of threw around the idea about maybe trying to do something with Eureka Springs because it's the perfect place for that kind of stuff.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
you don't have to ask because you know I'm in already.
yeah.
Perfect.
That's like my middle name, Jenny. I'm in.
I'm in.
Jenny,
You're right.
I'm in.
It is.
I raise my hand before I know what you guys
Jenny
are doing. because
FOMO.
Anything, trust me, anything needs to do.
Jenny FOMO.
What did you say? Oh no, not FOMO. It's not FOMO. It's just I'm in. I'm up for it. Like anything these two do is going to be spectacular, so I'm going to do it.
Aw.
Yeah,
It's
they
true.
will.
I already know it's going to be good if you two are doing it. Like that's why when you say anything, you know, I'm like I'm there. I'm there. It's good stuff. Yeah, I'm blessed with friends like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Jenny-
what's your what have you learned?
Yeah.
What's
We're,
your
we're coming to the 2-hour mark, and we got
Oh,
another
here we
show after us. So we
have
got to,
10 9 more minutes. We have 9 more minutes until 1:50.
Okay.
So
So-
we have 9 more minutes to go.
All right. So,
And Bobby will be back at the 1:50 mark.
all
so
right.
we have
So what did we learn
9
about
minutes.
what? What was the question?
What have
What's
we
the
done?
thing you think you've learned the most doing this? Or what advice would you give?
The events? You mean doing events?
Or
Yeah.
ghost hunting?
Or
Events?
ghost
Doing
we
events.
should promote the event.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
No, I'm
No.
just teasing. It's an amazing.
It's an amazing experience. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say what if. Don't be afraid to risk. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid to ask.
Don't be afraid of rejection.
Don't be afraid of rejection. Like,
You know, all you can do is ask.
Mhm.
If they say no, you move
okay,
on.
you say, all right, whatever.
I mean, we got a freaking football from the New York Giants, NFL, because we
Signed.
asked, signed
Because we
because
asked.
we asked.
Yeah, that's
know,
crazy.
You can't be afraid to ask, and you can't be afraid to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
You've got to be, willing to accept suggestions and pivot and make changes. Be open to other people's ideas.
Right.
And I can't stress this enough. You have to have someone like Kara, who is type A and who is like a pit bull. I mean,
Yep.
she just keeps. I mean, she gets her teeth into something and she won't let go. She just keeps like going and going and going. And
That was a compliment, I'm sure.
it is. I mean, she's relentless. I mean, I don't know.
No, I'm kidding. I know it is.
How she
I
does.
know it is.
Thank God, that she gets the time off in the summer, because I don't know that she could have. I probably would have had to have checked her in someplace after this was over if she was, because at least she's got the summer to kind of devote her time.
Yeah.
But every day she's doing it, and it's a labor of love. It's about it, the rewards come with you get to sit back and look over your accomplishment and go, look what I did, look what we did, look at this is amazing.
If if she's a Cancer, what's my sign, Mary Beth? I'm a Sagittarius.
Through and through.
I mean, I can't be any more Sagittarius than a Sagittarius could possibly be. I am textbook like Sagittarius.
I am so nurturing. I'm just basically a breast is what I am.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
And
she,
Anthony's such a Leo. Yeah.
She is okay. So like if we're sick, like if she's sick, I'm like, do you need anything, honey? Can I get you some toast? Do you want some soup?
Yeah.
Why don't you lay down? If I'm sick, she goes, go to the doctor. And that's all I get. That's it.
Do something practical. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
We'll promote.
Anthony,
We have
Tell
5 minutes.
everybody. Tell everybody where
I don't think it gets
what's
much
going on this weekend, the time. Do it again, and the address and everything, and how they could get tickets.
All right.
Okay.
So it is going to be this Saturday, the 22nd, in Galloway, New Jersey, at Stockton University in the Student Center. The tickets are on sale at Eventbrite right now for $25. If you want to buy them at the door, they will be $30. Your $25, your $25 or $30, depending on when you come. Ticket purchase gets you all of the lectures in there. The only two that are different is for Michael C. Williams to do a Q&A. However, he will be on the floor, so you could see him anyway. And for Haley Michelle, which we forgot to talk about, the Paranormal Princess from TikTok. She's doing a live session with people during her meet and greet. In a live TikTok session, so it'll be viewed. So if you want to do that,
so tickets beforehand at Eventbrite. At the door, there'll be a QR code you can scan. Starts at 11 o'clock and goes until 5. And very quickly, yes, we do spirit box sessions. We actually do stuff with Daisy at House Freya in Montclair, where we work with her psychic. And we actually put the psychic under the spirit box, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
she channels and it's
channels
awesome.
under while doing
and then we also do something with the spirit box where we put the spirit box on the person who happens to want to sign up for this. It's like a psychic. We do a psychic Sunday. So our contribution is you sit in the chair. I put the spirit box on you. I ask you beforehand who you want to contact. No proper names. To like 3 questions you want to ask them, then we put you under and I write down everything you say, and
you become your own medium.
You become your own medium, and the stuff I've had so many people sit across from me and just cry because they've the stuff that they've come up with is just
that's beautiful.
That I wanted to answer that question. So yes, we do.
Well, you have a lot of people
That's
wishing
awesome.
you well at this event.
Thank you.
And honestly,
you.
I mean, when you look around at all the people that you have coming and lecturing and doing workshops and headlining, I mean, wow. Like that must be so rewarding to look at those names and be like,
oh,
it
is. It really is.
Yeah. I mean, look at everybody who said, yep, like I'm there.
Yep.
I'm there.
Again, don't be afraid to ask.
Don't be afraid to ask. And, it just... don't tell people, share people your ideas and your visions, because you'd be surprised about how many people share them with you.
Yep.
Don't be afraid of that.
And the paranormal community is one of the most giving communities.
Absolutely.
When they get together, in my opinion, like they really,
absolutely.
They look out for each other and they're very giving and so that's
true.
that. So we wish good luck. Oh wait, no, I'll see
you'll be there. We don't need luck.
I'll see you at 8 o'clock. And I don't think I said that I'm also doing a workshop.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just building I'm calling it a side pod, a little pod. But we're going to be building. We're doing some building that's something you can take home and use in your own investigations. So
it's awesome.
Figure out how to make it.
We do have to end the show because we do have somebody after us.
Okay.
And I hate doing that.
1 minute.
That's fine.
I hate doing that at all. So I just, we had some great guests, and I wish, what's this? I
don't know
which channel is it this one? I'm not. All right. Well, we do have to end the show because we do have somebody coming on X after us. I'm sorry, everybody, about what I'm out in Pennsylvania right now, and I'm on my cell phone because my computer didn't work and everything. I'm not back in Queens, so out here the service is not that great. So I just want to thank you guys. I just want to thank you guys for coming on. We had a great time tonight.
Thank you.
And this weekend, we're going to have a great time. It sounds like a fantastic thing. Anybody in the audience, you guys in the area, you have to go. This is going to be an awesome event. And you get to see all of us there. Yeah, you get to talk to Jenny personally if you come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jenny's the popular one. And so I just want to thank you guys again. Thank the audience. You had some great guests.
Yes.
And I just want to say thank you. And Remember, if you got an investigation, you got to be safe because you want to look for ghosts. You don't want to be a ghost. Good night. Ciao, familia.
Bye.
Good night, guys.
Hey, how you doing?